My name's Kent.
All right, Kent.
Harris, and I'm a psychologist in Pasadena, California.
Okay.
And I'm absolutely irate listening to this Jordan Peterson who passes himself off as a psychologist.
Yeah, I would
and
imagine.
thinks he knows anything about the United States anyway.
Well, Kent, let me say this. I mean, these things wax and wane a little bit, but yes, there's far more money on the right. There is far more support, and in some ways, like there is, I think the conservative mind, in many respects, is more interested in, sort of like right-wing communications. I came across this when I was in radio. I mean, part of it is that look, clinically speaking, I don't know if you've ever heard of Bob Altmeyer. His work that he did up in the University of Manitoba, 30 years worth of studies, found that 25% of North Americans are right-wing authoritarians. He said there are left-wing authoritarians, but far fewer. And so you're a psychologist. You understand that dynamic. There's just going to be... Yeah, but it's actually been shown that has more to do with genetics and defense mechanisms than anything else. Well, Jordan Peterson, but my point is in terms of an audience for this type of stuff. And really, the way that I look at this show and think about its advocacy is that there are times that we interfere with their communications to potential, folks on the right that maybe some of whom we're never going to reach because, like you say, some of it is genetic, some of it is nurtured and whatnot. But also, we're talking to people who are going out and hopefully evangelizing or organizing and going out and doing stuff. I mean,
but why don't we have a Daily Wire on our side? I mean, it's like I watch you guys on
the billionaires because the billionaires are not interested in paying somebody to argue that there should be no billionaires.
Okay, well, I'd be willing to give my time for free. I'm retired now. And
I understand, but dude, what we need, but you can't, and I appreciate that. And anything you can do to promote the show, post it on Facebook,
or do counter Jordan Peterson stuff.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I'm going to have to start a production company. I'm going to have to, write a book. I'm going to have to start my own podcast. I don't have 10 years to get to where you guys are at from where I'm at.
Well, listen. If you put out videos that are succinct and we can play 2 or 3 minutes of them and promote them and push people towards you, that's helpful to us. That counteract Jordan Peterson. If you, and they got to be tight, but if you want to post our stuff on Facebook, that helps.
The Discord might be able to help you with some production stuff too.
I'm not on any. I don't have Twitter. I don't have Facebook. I don't have.
Well,
look, I'm 67 years old. I've got
any billionaires,
wisdom, but I don't have the platform.
I understand, but it's not just a question of the platform, because the reason why there's about the Daily Wire is because they sunk literally millions of dollars into Facebook advertising over the past 5-10 years. Literally millions of dollars. This is documented.
I mean, I don't know if you know, but while I'm listening to your show on YouTube, when the ads come on through YouTube, Daily Wire ads come up counteracting your message on your show.
I know. I
mean, it's absurd.
I know, but that's a question of money.
And then we've got a lazy, people who just want the black or white answer, and they don't want to take a little bit of effort to look to the next level deeper. And that's what science is, it's looking at the next level deeper.
Kent, we're in total agreement. But listen, the key is everybody's going to do whatever they can do. They got to do what they can do.
Well, I'm writing a book, but I don't have any illusions that it's going to.
Well, I understand, but I'm not saying that you need to be as famous as Jordan Peterson.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I get people who all the time who are like, you should do this, you should do that. I'm doing what I think is the best use of my skill set, which is fairly limited. And honestly, I mean, I don't know what else, at this point I could do.
Yeah,
like, I could be a carpenter's apprentice for a while, but I'm up there in age too. But my point is,
we've all got the.
I get it. Yeah, I mean, if you got an extra nickel, you put it in the kitty. That's basically it. You don't say like, oh, I don't have $5. I might as well not put in that nickel. If you got the nickel, you put the nickel in the kitty. And by nickel, I'm not talking dollars. I'm talking like skill set, time, whatever it is.
Right, but in your show, do you have like somebody who's dedicated to like helping people get a word out that you agree with, and that they have the knowledge, but together you could help put together that video that would put it up there? I mean, can you do that?
Not really. I mean, we don't have somebody dedicated to that. No.
I might donate my time for free. I'm not worried about that. Where can I go?
Well, I mean, you're a psychologist, and if you've got criticism of Jordan Peterson, I would put it out there. And if you reach 50 people,
there's all sorts of doctors and
you
MDs.
You don't know who those 50 people are going to reach.
Yeah. Look at like Pamela Oliver and Debunk the Funk on YouTube. Two doctors who have started YouTube channels during COVID just to like message about stuff. I think that model, and it's like, if you do consistent work for a while, you get like a few hundred people following you of people that are very specifically attuned to what you're saying.
Kent, we have something called the Discord. It doesn't sound like you're too into technology, but maybe you
I'm into it. I mean, I know how to program computers. That's not the technology. I'm not. I just doubt I don't believe in the platform of Twitter. I mean,
well, all right. Discord is our own private chat group. Essentially, we got 7,000 people, I think, in our Discord now. And so you want a platform? There's your platform.
And you want feedback?
When you say it's ours, you mean it's on the left? Is that what you mean?
majoritydiscord.com, I think, is it?
Discord itself.
Oh, it's yours.
This show.
It's yours.
Yeah.
Well, we have a server on Discord. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a server. I mean, we don't, I didn't.
Discord itself is a much larger platform.
But
okay.
So head to
I'll just
Discord.
keep trudging along. I put a.
But Kent, I'm serious. Kent, I'm serious.
I stupidly wrote an email to Sam Harris, thinking that because I did a paper on consciousness, he might. I mean, he had some other fool on his podcast, but I didn't even get an email back. Wow. And I'm a trained neuropsychologist with 35 years of experience, and everything
Sam Harris
that's being done from psychologists on the internet is bogus.
Well, Kent, I'm telling you right now, you go into the Discord, there's your platform, and you can ask questions in terms of like helping and where and posting, but then you put your video up, you send the link to the Discord, you're going to get views, and if the stuff
you'll get better.
If the stuff is effective, I mean, you got to give it a try.
Okay.
All right. Appreciate the call, man.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Bye.
All right. That is it for the phone calls. Oh, boy. 250. Didn't even get into Tim Pool being a blacksmith in the post-apocalypse. Well, all right, couple IMs and we'll get out of here. We're going to have to make this show 4 hours long now. I don't know what's going on this week. You know what the problem was? I'll tell you what the problem was. Saul did not wake up in the middle of the night like he's done the past 2 nights.
Oh, so you were bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
So the problem is I had too much sleep.
Right. You were.
People don't understand. The only reason why the show is only, the only reason why we hit 2:30 is because I've had like an hour and a half of sleep the night before and I got to take a nap. But if I get 6-7 hours of sleep, forget it. Akari. If she releases the info on Crowder, she'll get an extremely massive boost in perspective engagement from a capitalistic standpoint. It would be weak on her part not to. I wonder if they're a little afraid of going nuke. But Lux.
There might be, some mutually assured destruction on that.